finally, we are here. It's Oscar evening, everyone. So this video is going to be a little late this year. I can already tell. I risked using Hulu to watch the Oscars this year, and I paused it, and then I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, the stream was completely gone, and I couldn't get it back. So I kind of have to wait until the Oscar replays, because I can't watch the Oscars out of order. So I had to sequester myself, like the Cardinals in conclave, stay away from Twitter, and basically wait 3 hours until the show started again. I even had to watch American Idol. But the Oscars is finally replayed, and I think they're gonna get to the awards pretty soon. But before they do that, I just thought I always like to share my thoughts before watching the show. The biggest question I have of the night, I think, is Moore versus Madison versus the dark horse Fernando Torres. You know, Madison has BAFTA, and being in a Best Picture is definitely helpful. And then you have Moore, who has Critics' Choice, Globes, and SAG. I mean, it's difficult. I stuck with Moore. I don't feel great about it, but I just kind of felt like Moore's case was just a little bit more appealing for me. I'm nervous about Conclave, actually, for Picture. I think it's ANORA, but I am nervous. Because the big question I really have is, how much do they really like ANORA? I mean, I know they like ANORA, but do they love ANORA? That is the question mark. So it's possible that ANORA is a parasite, takes home like 4 Oscars, or maybe it's pretty soft, walks away with just 2. I'm currently kind of splitting the difference. I'm going with 3. But anyways, I see Ariana Grande, so I gotta watch this. Damn, Cynthia Erivo deserves an Oscar just for that. Flawless performance. Crazy, sounds just like the movie. All right, it looks like we're starting with Best Supporting Actor. I love starting the Oscars with an easy one. This is gonna be Kieran Culkin, probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest category of the night.
And
Kieran
the Oscar
Culkin
goes to Kieran Culkin.
There it is.
A real pain.
Okay, Kieran Culkin. Sorry, I don't really have much of a reaction for this one. Kieran Culkin really does have a unique quality, and he brought his unique quirks to the role. And yeah, it's a good character. Why does Jeremy Strong never look happy to see him win? Does anyone know? All right, so now we're on animated. I have Wild Robot because it was nominated in score and sound. But man, I really do think it can be Flo. And if Flo wins here, it's gonna be a real gauntlet throw. Like, all right, Boy and the Heron was not a fluke. We're a new academy, and we want adult type of animated films.
And the Oscar goes
Please
to
say Flo, though.
Flo.
Oh! 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 Oh my God! I should have just gone with it. Oh man, I've been predicting it all year and I gave up on it right after it lost BAFTA. Oh boy. I know we all knew that Flo was a possibility, but we didn't see it because Wallace and Gromit won at BAFTA, and BAFTA chose that. So if Wallace and Gromit didn't exist, then yeah, Flo would have gone at BAFTA for sure. Well, now I can relax the rest of the evening knowing that I'm not going to get a perfect score. For real, I prefer Flo to Wild Robot, but I think Wild Robot is it would have been a great winner in this category. So yeah, we're on animated short. Man, I don't know what to think about this category anymore. I originally had Yuck, but then I moved over to Wonder to Wonder. For some reason, the Flo pick makes me feel a little bit more confident that maybe Wonder to Wonder, they'll go for it. It won BAFTA, it won the Annies.
And the Oscar goes to In the Shadow of the Cypress.
Wow, fantastic. Wow. Man, I'm doing bad already. Well, the stat still lives. The stat is essentially a film that is in English or features no dialogue wins the category. And the only film that was in English and featured no dialogue was Wonder to Wonder and The Shadow of the Cypress. All right, moving on to costumes, and I think this should be Wicked. It should be Wicked. If it's not Wicked, then we're in for a lot of surprises.
Wicked.
Okay,
Paul
good.
Casselman.
Good. All right. We're back on track, baby. Yeah, you can't fault the costume design in Wicked, so I think that's the right choice there. Okay, it looks like the next category is Screenplay. By the way, my neighbors are making a lot of noise, so if you hear that, that's what that is. I mean, original screenplay, this is going to be very important right here. I mean, if Sean Baker doesn't win this right now, it's going to be a big sign of trouble for ANORA. But I do feel like he will get this. I feel like this is one of ANORA's more secure ones. If The Substance wins screenplay, Demi Moore is winning, no question about it. No question about it.
And
but
the
I don't think this
Oscar
is gonna
goes
win.
to ANORA.
Yes!
Sean Baker.
Sean Baker is now officially an Academy Award winner. This is actually, if you would ask me who's your favorite directors working today, he's in the top 3 for me. So this is very cool. Okay, so warning, you might see me getting kind of excited when ANORA wins because, to be completely honest, ANORA is my favorite film of the year, and it's hardly ever that my favorite film of the year ever wins. So please, just if it's annoying, I'm sorry, but let me have this. All right, moving on to adapted screenplay. This is no doubt one of the easiest category nights. Is going to be Conclave, and it should be Conclave. If there was a film to upset, it would be Nickel Boys, but it's going to be Conclave. So now we have Conclave, we have ANORA winning the screenplay categories, and they're going to go battle it out for picture. And the winner
The Oscar
is
goes to
Conclave.
Conclave.
There you go. Okay, cool. Nice. I like that win. All right, moving on to best makeup and hair. It's better be The Substance. If it ends up being Wicked or something, oh man, there's no chance for Demi Moore. It's gonna be The Substance.
The Oscar goes to...
Come on.
The Substance.
Yes! Come on. Hey, we all knew this was gonna happen, but just remember that makeup correlation with actress. Poor Things won makeup, Emma Stone won actress. The Whale won makeup, Brendan Fraser won actor. There's a parallel. So this is helping Demi Moore a little bit, even though we all knew it was gonna win anyways. But still, a horror film winning makeup. So for best editing, I'm a little conflicted because I have predicted Conclave, but this could be obviously any film here. I think there's a lot of options here. If Conclave wins here, good news is I get my prediction right. Bad news is Conclave has adapted screenplay and editing, which is really powerful coming into picture. So we'll see, but I don't imagine it's ANORA. It could be, but again, everything could win here. If ANORA wins here, ANORA's winning picture, Mikey Madison's winning. I feel like this is ANORA's least chance of winning an Oscar. So if it wins here, it's like gonna be crazy. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes to...
Conclave?
ANORA.
Oh!
Sean Baker.
Oh my God! No freaking way. I don't even need to watch the rest of the Oscars. Sean Baker's winning director, ANORA's winning picture. It's a full sweeper-rooney. Except Yura. Wow. Okay, so the question of do they like ANORA or do they love ANORA? No, they love ANORA. They love ANORA a lot. There's no way this would win editing if they didn't love ANORA. Oh, ANORA won best editing. ANORA won best editing. That means ANORA's winning everything. All right, moving on to best supporting actress. This is clearly going to be Zoe Saldana. I guess ultimately I don't really have anything to say about it. I guess if Amelia Perez is going to win an Oscar, yeah, Zoe Saldana is probably the person you'd want to give it to. But, I mean, we saw the beginning of the show, right? Ariana Grande. I mean, come on. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes
Zoe
to
Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
It's like bittersweet. I'm like, good for you. And another part of me is like, you better not be winning international film. I don't want it to win international film. I just don't. I'll be honest. I don't try to have an opinion of what I do and don't want, but I want to see I'm Still Here win. All right. I'm still buzzing over Sean Baker winning editing. I mean, it's so extra. It's so gratuitous. It's so unneeded, but yet I love it. I have to say it. All right, moving on to production side. This should be another easy one for Wicked. It'd be pretty surprising if it was something else. I guess
And the Oscar
alternative
goes to
Yeah, there it is. Wicked.
Wicked.
There we go. Okay. Something Wicked this way comes. Hum ba dum bum 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 bum. Oh, original song. It's the one we're all waiting for. Will and Harper Go West. That's all I have to say. Should have been Will and Harper Go West. But it's going to be El Ma. I think the most exciting part of moving into the next season of Oscars 2025 is that we don't have to watch this El Ma clip ever again at award shows. All right, here we go. And the winner is El Ma because there's no other option, really. So here we go.
And the Oscar goes to
El Ma.
El Mao.
All right. Should have already circled it because I was that sure. All right, moving on to Best Documentary Short. I've seen all these shorts, so I originally came out thinking Death by Numbers would win. I don't think it's a very great short, but I thought maybe it would appeal to the Academy. But I recently changed to The Only Girl in the Orchestra over reconsidering it. I thought maybe the levity would help.
And the Oscar
It's
goes
incident,
to
huh? I have a feeling it's
The Only Girl,
The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Okay. Woo! A last minute change worked out in my favor. I got to cite Next Best Picture for steering me in the right direction on that one. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Best Documentary Feature Film. I went from No Other Land to Porcelain War, and then I went back to No Other Land yesterday. So we'll see. I landed on No Other Land. No other land, no other land, no other land, no other land.
And the Oscar goes
No other
to
land.
No Other Land.
Yes! Yeah, baby! Yes! Oh, man. 2 last-minute switches worked out for me. That's so rare. They usually backfire on me. So far, I have to say I'm enjoying a lot of the selections the Academy has been making. Okay, moving on to sound. I would say sound is between Dune Part 2, Wicked, and A Complete Unknown, and I'm saying Dune Part 2 is the most likely winner here. There we go.
And the Oscar goes to Dune
Okay.
Part
Yes. All right, so visual effects. It's going to be Dune Part 2. If Dune Part 2 won sound, it's going to win visual.
goes to Dune
Yes. Good. The boys are back in town. All right, so far the awards have been spread around quite a bit. ANORA won 2 major ones. And then we got Dune Part 2 winning 2 techs. We got Wicked winning 2 techs. Conclave winning picture. It went from a possible to not likely. It had to have gotten that editing. All right, best live action short. That's where I have Alien. With this new Academy taste, I could maybe see The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent pull it off here. And if it does, that's going to be a brand new birth of this category, I would say, with them now allowing international films. But typically this category obviously has a bias towards English language films, so that's why I have
The Oscar
Alien.
goes to I'm Not a Robot.
I'm not a robot! I'm not a robot! Shocking. Shocking to me. So something that Yvette brought up to me, she just yelled in the other room that was pretty true, is that this is the only comedy-leaning film of the group. Everything else is pretty heavy. Except Anuja is pretty light and sweet, but this is the only comedic levity of the group, so maybe that could have been a real benefit here. Now we're moving on to cinematography. If I was choosing cinematography, I'd go for Ed Lockman for Maria. I don't think there's any chance it's gonna win here. I think The Brutalist is gonna take this. I kind of dig this thing. I like that they're highlighting the cinematographers and the production designers and the costume designers. I really like that. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes
Brutalist.
to The Brutalist.
The Brutalist, okay. All right, guys, we're moving on to international film. If I'm Still Here wins, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm nervous. I'm nervous it's Emilia Perez, but God, please. And who's on the stage? It's Penelope Cruz. She's from Spain. What does that mean? Okay. The Academy's been making some decent choices here today, so I think they could make another one here with I'm Still Here. But let's see. Here it is. Come on,
And the Oscar goes to
please.
I'm Still Here, Brazil.
Yes! Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to freak out. I think the story in this international race is just incredible. You have this film that no one seems to really like, but the Academy gives it 13 nominations. It's threatening to possibly win Best Picture. And then over time with these controversies, and then you have I'm Still Here show up in picture. Most of my excitement comes from obviously being happy that the movie won, but also I just love Oscar history, and I think this is a really juicy chapter of Oscar history that's one for the books. It's one for the ages. I gotta just say, man, the freaking Brazilians out there, the Brazilian army that got this film and was just constantly pushing for this film and creating that buzz, you guys killed it. So yeah, congratulations, man. That's a great win. I mean, let's just be real. Flo, Seed of the Sacred Fig, Girl with the Needle, I'm Still Here, and Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez is not the best one there. It's not the best one there. It shouldn't win, and it was gonna walk. It was gonna easily win earlier in the season. But man, I'm still here. I love it. I just love it. All right, moving on to Best Original Score. They have the orchestra playing the scores on stage. I love that. That's really cool. The winner of this is going to be The Brutalist. I'm still here. Hi, hold on. Yeah, the winner of this is going to be The Brutalist. All right, here we go.
And the Oscar goes
The
to
Brutalist.
The Brutalist, Daniel Bloomberg.
There we go. Okay. Definitely the deserved winner here. I mean, I love the Conclave score. You know, put in my headphones, go in the mall, be looking at strangers suspiciously with Conclave blaring in my ears. I do that all the time. But the Brutalist score is very good, and I think that's the one I would vote for as well. I didn't even realize we're already to the major categories. We're moving on to Best Actor in a Leading Role. I think it's Adrian Brody. There's rumblings in the air that it could be a Timothy Chalamet. Based on the taste of today, I think it's going to be The Brutalist. You know, Timothy Chalamet, I think that's old Academy, right? This is new Academy, a bit more of an international flavor to it. All right, here we go. Adrian Brody gonna win his second Oscar right now. Here we go.
And the
Adrian
Oscar
Brody.
goes to
Come on.
Adrian Brody.
There it is. There it is. Adrian Brody wins a second Oscar. It's a great performance. It's a great performance. I'm proud. I think it's better than even The Pianist. I think that performance is better than The Pianist. The question's still on the table though. Let's just talk about the possibility though. I mean, it won actor, it won score, it won cinematography. I think those kind of lean towards director win potential. So I'm not disregarding The Brutalist as a possibility of still winning director. That could still very much happen. Quentin Tarantino's presenting. All right, come on. This is gonna be important, man. If The Brutalist wins here, I mean, I don't really think there's really anything that could really affect ANORA winning. Here it is, and the winner is
And
ANORA.
the Oscar goes to
Come on, Sean Baker.
ANORA. Sean Baker!
Yes! Oh, baby! Sean Baker won 3 Oscars today. He's gonna win 4. It's a Sean Baker day, having its best day on Oscars. I really never thought I would see Sean Baker ever win an Oscar. It's such a delightful surprise. I feel like this is such a boring Oscars for the entire world, but for me, I love it. I usually have to sit through an entire award show and watch Banshees of Inisherin win nothing. And I just live with it. I don't mind. I'm used to it, you know? But this is great. All right, we're moving on to Best Actress. Now, if I had to choose now, I would choose Mikey Madison. No problem. I am already stuck. I got Demi Moore. I predicted her. I did not know that ANORA was going to do this well. I really didn't. I mean, part of it might have just been me protecting my own feelings of like, there's no way they like ANORA that much, is there? I don't think Demi Moore is a 0% chance. She has SAG, she has Golden Globe, she has Critics' Choice, so it's not a 0. Here it is. This is so exciting.
Goes to
Mikey Madison.
Mikey Madison.
Wow! Wow! ANORA swept almost everything. Mikey Madison! R.I.P. to Demi Moore. That's kind of a bummer. All right, well, guys, you know, in our recent Oscar science experiment, well, I don't want to spoil it because maybe you guys haven't seen it yet, but go and check that Oscar experiment we did where you guys voted on Best Actress. You can see what happened there. I don't really have anything to say other than the fact that I think Demi Moore and Mikey Madison are both incredible. So I don't really have anything to say other than like, yay, Mikey, and oh, that sucks for Demi. That's basically it. It's the unfortunate part that there can only be one. Okay, we're moving on to Best Picture, and there is no suspense here. Here it is, and the winner.
No.
ANORA,
Maybe.
ANORA.
ANORA.
Wow. Man, I'm really surprised. I really did not think they were gonna love ANORA this much. Well, that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely fun for me. I mean, Sean Baker said it all right there. Long live independent film. I love seeing a small film like this come at the Oscars and take so many awards. I know everyone is not a fan of ANORA. I'm sure many watching me be excited every time it won wasn't very fun to watch. So feel free to vent in the comment section below if you would like. Other than that, my overall thoughts, I mean, I felt a little bad for Demi. I think The Substance overall was a little too unique to only win one Oscar. I think Mikey Madison was fantastic though, so no shade towards Mikey Madison. I think she's very deserving. Other than that, I'm ecstatic for ANORA. I mean, yeah. Also, I'm Still Here winning international film. That was like the highlight of the evening for me. Overall, it was a nice little sweet way to end this really hectic Oscar season, and I'm really excited to turn the new page into the new year of 2025 and to have a new slate of Oscar films to obsess over. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Oscar videos, including Oscar experiments, hit the subscribe button down below. For those who also submitted a ballot for the Oscar Science Awards, well, the results are up in that last video I posted, and I think you're gonna really love the results. They're insane. Other than that, thanks always for watching. It's been a very fun Oscar season and already looking forward to the next Oscar season. And until then, I'll see you at the Oscars.